Well, I was incredibly proud of the effort today. We knew for us to be able to stay in this one, you got to be able to score a lot of points. And so when we started the first quarter up 18-17, I thought we were rolling, and then even in the second quarter. But I think in the third quarter, we were 2 of 20, and that's, we have not allowed anybody to use the word tired this week. It has been forbidden. But I thought that quarter was kind of the first ones where you saw the legs really starting to go. And we needed a night that we were going to be, 12 of 33 from the three-point line, and we needed those to go in when we had some really good looks. And we hit them early, and so I thought that was really good. And then, to start the fourth, we decided to go for it and try to press and, hope they'd make some mistakes. And we got that one turnover, but then they responded really well, and they hit some shots. And but I was incredibly proud of the effort and the willingness to fight and push through this. And I have with me Aislinn Hayes and Maddie Kellyan, who have now used all of their eligibility. And I was really proud of both of their efforts and everything they did this season. We obviously had a tough start and a lot of close games, and lots of teams could have collapsed in those moments. And they were great leaders in that process of us continuing to find a way and come in here and then make noise, and to win 4 in a row. That was a testament to all their work they did when things went hard this year. So really proud of them, and thrilled that I got to coach both of them this year.
All right, we'll open up for questions right here in the back.
Keith Morehouse, WSAZ. Coach, for all three of you, really, can you talk now about the significance of what you guys did? I'm not sure there's a team in America that's played 5 games in 5 days. Can all three of you just talk about what a ride it was for you?
Yeah, each day we kind of asked around, we're like, has anybody done this before? And, I thought there was a lot of people that deserve a lot of credit to us being able to do this. And, it started with the players. We had a really good schedule set in stone, and to try to help them recover, but they played a really big part in that. It was the athletic trainers who did everything they could, night and morning, to help keep them. It was our one manager, our other one was sick, and he had to pull his weight. I think he was doing laundry day and night. And then a coaching staff that worked really hard. And so maybe in some ways it helped us because we knew we were playing the entire way. And so we were able to do a lot of prep, and we were always one game ahead as a coaching staff. And, I knew we had really good plans, and I thought we had a really good plan today, but we knew we were going to have to, that ball was going to have to go in at a really high rate because they were such prolific scorers. But, the thing we talked about in the locker room is life always has lots of hard moments. And the piece I want them to take away is that anytime they're looking at things that are hard, this should give them confidence about their ability to push through and to find ways to still get results. And I think that'll be a great lesson from the season, because we could have folded a lot and we didn't. And part of that was the leadership of these two, and including this week.
I can say, bounce back, what she said. Everyone was just, the trainers, everyone was just locked in, and I wouldn't want to go out any other way. I mean, we fought this whole entire tournament. I mean, so many people stepped up, and it's just an unforgettable moment. It's we kind of won in a way, because I felt like we found ourselves in this tournament as a team. So, I mean, that's a great way to go out.
Yeah, I mean, and as seniors finishing up our career, we're fighting for 24 more hours, and that's what we're thinking about every day. It's how long can I make my career last? And we're super thankful for all the people that were able to make this happen, and just on your toes every day. You don't know the outcome, but I mean, with everything we faced this year and all that we were able to overcome, I mean, we saw all our work pay off from all the adversity we faced in the season to be able to go on a 4-game win streak at the end. And I mean, it was fun.
Go ahead, Paul.
Coach Paul Trestman from Fox Sports. I just want to piggyback off that. I want to go back the last 2 years. Some of them won it all last year, and some got job from Caldwell before you. Win this, but you're going to be the top about this tournament.
Oh.
Doing what you did. Moving forward ahead, 2 years, what you've done here with the program, what does that mean? And not only that, but too, Troy's just down the street. You did have just as many fans.
Yeah.
I mean, you brought it here with your fans too, as well as you always do.
Yeah. Well, Kim did an awesome job last year, and I think the thing that she really made everybody know and believe is, Marshall can be a women's basketball school on top of all the other great things that we do. And, you know, one of the reasons I was really excited about this job was the community. And this tournament has shown, I mean, we have so many fans here, and it is a fan base that's a community that really cares about the entire institution, all of athletics, and the players. And everywhere they go, people know them, they're there to support them, they're there to encourage them. And at the end of the day, you want to be at a place where people care. And you want to be at a place where people have high expectations. I would never want to work anywhere where winning the championship is not our ultimate, one of our goals as a university, as a program, as a community. And so we're really excited. And, we thought all year, we've been in so many close games that could have gone the other way. And at some point, you thought this can't mathematically continue. And so I was really proud for them because I needed them to see the outcome of all that hard work. And, those first 4 games we won them, fairly convincingly outside of the Louisiana game, which we were head down the stretch. And so I thought, we're really fortunate to be here. This will be a great building point for us. And, Ace was obviously here last year, and Maddie has played with me before. And those first few years, that foundation really matters in terms of setting the standard of what expectations are. And so we're excited to move forward.
Coach Zach Brown with WCHS. I was going to kind of ask you that. I was kind of going to ask you that too. You guys really found yourself towards the end of the regular season in the first 5 games in this tournament. How important were these seniors in terms of laying that foundation, or what exactly did the underclassmen kind of learn that you're going to carry into next year?
Yeah, I thought, when Ace said that, we did find ourselves. And I thought, the entire year, when you keep having one possession games, there's so many moments that things could have changed and gone the other way. And, the piece we wanted them to really see was all we were going to do is look at the things and how we could change a few possessions. And I don't remember which game it was, but I came in pretty fired up because I thought we could be a lot better on defense. And we worked really hard for a week on setting a new standard on what we should do defensively and build off that. And then the same thing with rebounding. And I went back and watched our game last night after we won that, and we were flying around on defense. And we were getting a lot of steals and a lot of turnovers, and that was on day 4. And so that was the biggest difference in the last month. We found our identity on the defensive end. We've been able to score, but all those extra stops, all those extra steals, the rebounds. Meredith, I thought this tournament was a great rebounder. She was cleaning up the backside. And so that was, to me, again, what we really want them to learn is, how do you look at something and look at it honestly and say, this is where I can get better at, and now I'm going to do the work and get better at it. And this last month, it took us longer than we wanted. We just kept having injuries and people be sick, and it felt like every time we got a rhythm, we lost 2 more people. And in some ways, that helped us because we had a lot more people ready.
Go ahead, right here.
Tyler Kennett from the HD. Coach, you think about going on this run late in the year, and you tied the record for the most wins by a team in a Sun Belt tournament. When you think about the team, the players that potentially come back into yourself, how good of a confidence builder or maybe a spark does it ignite to know that, you come back next year and almost run back and try to do it again?
Yeah, we have a lot of really talented players coming back that we're excited about. And, and we have some really good freshmen coming in to complement that, and we'll finish out this year with the recruiting. But, the piece that these guys did, I think, is just a really important part of that because, you have to have a standard to keep increasing it. And so I thought the most important thing of this week is it helped us solidify what our standards were going to be and how we were going to go about things and the expectations we had. And that'll be the foundation we keep getting better and better at. And, and now everybody has a year where we know each other, and, we're really clear about after we take this break what we're going to be better at next year. And there's a lot of trust that's been built between the players and the coaching staff, and so that's just going to keep helping us. And so I'm really proud that these two were here to help us start that. And, and really it started last year with what the expectations were, and she was a part of that. And so we're just keep growing that.
I
Go
got
ahead.
one more. Just kind of the seniors. You guys kind of feel the responsibility because there's going to be a natural learning process with a new coach. You guys feel kind of responsibility in this whole process in terms of helping the younger guys.
I think, definitely, and also me coming in playing for Coach Folks already, I kind of knew what she expected. So just kind of being that person that can talk to the players and get the point across of how the system we're trying to build and like how to communicate her system to them and how she is and just like how to handle everything. So like that was a big part of my role this year, and just being a senior and having experience in any type of postseason or just playing. I mean, bringing that calm to a team and experience is really important.
I can say for like the returners that came back, you know, we had a new coach, and I just made it known like you just have to trust the process. And I feel like towards the end, that's what, as I started trusting coach and really getting to know her and building a relationship with her, I think like the younger girls kind of picked up like if I can do that, then you know it's easier for, you know, they can do it too. So, I mean, just trust is really I don't.
It's everything.